What if I told you that a man who spent 27 years behind bars later became the leader of a nation? A man who endured oppression, pain, and isolation, yet emerged with a message of peace and unity? This is the story of Nelson Mandela, a story of struggle, resilience, and a belief that one person can change the world. Born in 1918 in a small village in South Africa, Nelson Mandela grew up herding cattle and listening to stories of his ancestors. But as he grew older, he saw a harsh reality. His people were not free. A system called apartheid treated black South Africans as less than human. It was then that Mandela made a decision. He would fight for change. Mandela became a lawyer, defending those who had no voice. He spoke out against racism, against injustice, against a government that wanted to keep people divided. But speaking the truth was dangerous. And soon, the government saw him as a threat. In 1964, Nelson Mandela was arrested and sentenced to life in prison. He was locked away on Robben Island, forced to do hard labor, allowed just one visitor a year. He spent 27 years behind bars. But in those years, he never gave up. He read, he learned, and he waited for the day when freedom would come. While Mandela sat in prison, the world began to speak. Millions protested, demanding his freedom. His name became a symbol of hope. And finally, in 1990, Nelson Mandela walked out of prison, a free man. But Mandela's fight was not over. South Africa was still divided. Hate still ran deep. But instead of seeking revenge, Mandela preached forgiveness. And in 1994, something incredible happened. South Africa held its first free election, and the man who had once been a prisoner was now the president of the nation. Mandela could have chosen hate, but he chose peace. He could have sought revenge, but he chose unity. His legacy lives on, reminding us that one person's courage can change history. Nelson Mandela's story teaches us one thing: never stop believing in change. No matter how big the struggle, never stop fighting for what's right. If this story inspired you, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more Winning Vibes, where inspiration turns into action. Remember, change begins with you.